Hello, 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 everyone. How are y'all doing? I literally did a video, only like a minute video, starting a review because I did not feel like making up my bed. I really didn't. But I'm like, I hate the lighting up there, so just bring it down here. And yeah, totally different. What's up, you guys? How are y'all doing? We are here for a review of Good Girls. First of all, how was y'all Monday? My Monday, actually, let's see. It started off good. My Monday started off good. Ate a good breakfast. Woke up. Read my devotionals. The sun was shining. It was really beautiful today. It was like 50 something degrees. Beautiful, beautiful day. But, uh, you know, driving, people really just. I feel like after a certain amount of time, people should go back to doing driver's training because my gosh, like, I think I have road rage. I really do. I think I have road rage. But other than that, the day's been fine. I've been watching Rugrats because I have Paramount Plus. Um, I've been watching Rugrats. I'm on season 7 right now. But I just been watching Rugrats all day. But today's been a good day. I hope y'all have had an amazing Monday. Um, I can finally drink coffee again. Uh, so like I didn't drink coffee for like 40 days because of Ash Wednesday. So I literally have not drunk coffee. So I had coffee yesterday because it was over yesterday, and then today. Oh, I love coffee so much, you guys. But other than that, I hope you guys had an amazing, amazing Monday so far. But we are here for Good Girls, Good Girls review, season 4. Hold on one second. So I literally just had to, I literally just looked at the episode title for last night's episode of Good Girls because once again, y'all, I don't have my notes. I've been out like all day today, and I just literally, if I watched the episode again, pause it in between, every other scene, take notes, I'll probably do a video, start recording like around 10 o'clock, and then it'll take like probably to like 11:30 to upload. Like, so I'm like, let me just do this again, do another, you know, free balling type of review for right now. And then next review will be same format, but it's gonna be another free balling type of review to where I can only remember things to where I can just categorize stuff. So basically, just like the last episode review of Good Girls, I'm gonna do Annie, Ruby, Beth, and then the whole crew, your whole story. So that's how I remember stuff when I categorize stuff like that. So let's start off with Annie. So Annie, we're focusing on Annie right now. So Annie's storyline for this episode for this week was basically you shouldn't have to bribe someone to get their attention, or you shouldn't force someone to accept you. So, hold on one second. One second. I'm sorry, y'all. One second. One second. Once again, sorry, y'all. My bad. My bad. I zoned out for a minute. I saw something. I'm like, no. Okay. So, okay. So basically, Annie's story was this week was not to bribe someone to get their attention or to force someone to love you or accept you. So for Annie this week, she was basically reflecting on what happened in the last episode with Ben being very distant toward her. And we noticed this in the first 2 episodes of this season. Ben has really been just, distancing himself away from Annie and wanting to be with Saracen and Nancy and just live his, basically enjoying his new life at a new school, whole new different group of people, and he's happy. Very different from when he was happy going to school in the first couple of episodes, basically the first couple of seasons. He really didn't fit into his school, where he was at, and he just really didn't like it. So now here he is. He's on the lacrosse team. He has these new teammates. People accept him, and it's like he's having fun living his new life. And he's basically just like kind of distancing, because I feel like Annie is a part of his old life right now, to where he wants to come into a new journey of himself. And I feel like Annie is a part of that, and he just wants to, be just, you know, love her from afar from right now. And Annie's realizing that he is being distant. So now he's staying with Saracen and Nancy more than he has been in the past couple of seasons. And so Annie is, telling that to her therapist, and I think he like tells a story about when he was growing up, his dad, I think like he collected butterflies or something like that, and he would give them to his dad. He told a story that kind of was in comparison of where she's at. And she was like, "Oh, I'll get these tickets to this, concert or whatever, and I can, show that to him, and maybe he'll like me more." And that's when her therapist was like, "You can't force someone to love you, or you can't force someone to like you or accept you." And she got the tickets, and she went to Ben's lacrosse game. And she kind of felt like out of place a little bit, making up how many games that he's won, or how many goals that he shot. I don't know lacrosse. I don't know if goal is the correct term, but how many goals he scored and everything like that. And um, she kind of felt out of place right now. And his teammate wanted to see if he wanted to get ice cream. He was going to go get ice cream with them, and he invited Annie to go. And she was like, "No, I'll go the next time. Just go hang out with your friends." And so she's in the car, and she's reflecting on it, and a butterfly comes on her lands on her windshield, and she used the windshield wiper, and she moves it away. So then at her therapy session, she gives the dead butterfly, which is really weird, to her therapist, and um she said that, "I'll see you later." And he was like, "I'll see you next week." And she was like, "No, I think it's the last time. I'm cured, I'm good, and this is the last goodbye." And as she was leaving, she was saying that you can't force someone to like you. And she walked away. And I felt like that was a huge step forward for Annie, because I've realized this through the first, couple of seasons, basically first 3 seasons. She always tried really hard for men to like her. I always felt like that. I always felt like Annie was trying way too hard for guys to like her. And she was really forcing guys, like me, like pay attention to me, do that. I really felt that she was doing that in the first, especially the first 2 seasons. She was really doing that. And now to see her realize what she's been doing, and I noticed it when the therapist came on last season, that she was trying way too hard to get this guy's attention, for him to even like notice her or anything like that. And for her to realize, yeah, I'm doing this, and it's like, I can't do this anymore. I can't force someone to like me. I applauded Annie for that, because it takes real, courage for someone to admit that. And she walked away, and that's the last therapy session that she has. And so hopefully she can live up to what she has said. But that was Annie's storyline. So let's talk about Ruby's storyline. So her families. So Stan has been coming home very late. He's working double shifts, and staying out all into the morning working and everything like that. And you guys remember last episode that the boss knew that he, found out that Stan has been helping the girls, where Stan works at the dance bar, well, strip club or whatever y'all want to call it. Stan has been helping the girls, with their side gigs and everything like that. And so the owner of the establishment found out, and now Stan has to do all of his dirty work. And so he's, getting money from vending machines, and he's beating up like a register or something. I don't know. Like that's what happened in like the first couple of minutes. But he's doing all this guy's dirty work, getting money from different people and everything like that. And Stan's tired. He's tired. He's out of it. He wants out. And that's what happened after he did a job. He was like, "Man, I'm done. Like, I think I'm done. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm already paid up and everything like that. I'm done." And so what happened was that Stan was going to work, and there was another guy at the backstage in the in like the little kitchenette or whatever. And Stan was like, "Who's you?" Oh, dude was like, "I'm the new dude." I was like, "What?" It's weird. And so a police officer shows up at the establishment, and he tries to like, um, he's about to arrest Stan, and he was like, "We saw you at this establishment at this time," and Stan was like, "Nah, I think you profiling me, bro, because I wasn't there. Like, nah, I'm good." And then his boss walks in, and I put two and two together, and so did Stan. We knew 1+1 = 2 at that time. All right, and so we knew that he's setting Stan up because Stan said that he was done doing what the dude told him. Like Stan was fed up and Stan was done. Okay, so now when Stan's done, you want to try to call the cops and everything like that, trying to get Stan arrested. So Stan was questioning his boss, be like, "Are you really gonna do this? Really? Are you serious?" Wow. Okay. So then his boss was like, "Nah, you got the wrong guy. Nah, he was with me." Cop was like, "Do you have video evidence of it?" The boss was like, "I could probably give it to you," and everything like that. So Stan realized what happened, and his boss was like, "Meet me tomorrow at same time." So Stan still got to work for him, and so um, Ruby is looking at places. She's like, she was on Google, and she typed in, "How many black people live in Wyoming?" I'm about to tell y'all that soon. And so she's considering like moving and everything like that, finding a different place and out the country and everything like that. Pause. Sorry, I saw a commercial. I saw because I'm subscribed to um a YouTube channel, and they just did they just did a Snickers commercial for it. I just had to watch it. But where's that? Yeah, Annie's contemplating about moving out of Michigan, measuring stuff and everything like that. And so she wants to move to Wyoming. Here's why she wants to move to Wyoming. So, beginning of the episode, Beth, we're talking about Beth now. This is Beth's storyline. We did Annie, we did Ruby, now we're in Beth. Talking about Beth now. So, Beth is, doing her mommy job. The kids want Pop Tarts for breakfast because Dean gave them Pop Tarts for breakfast, so they want that. And, they're still upset that Dean is not home because Dean is in jail because Beth basically set up Dean to go to jail. This is where we're at now, okay? So she visits Dean in jail, and Dean really doesn't want to talk to her. He really, really he's over it right now. And he's looking at 30 years. So Beth shows him a flyer of homes in Henderson, Nevada. And it's, this typical suburban where all the houses look exactly the same, cul-de-sac, suburban lifestyle. And, I was about to call him Steve. Dean has talked about living in Nevada for a long time, and Beth is considering moving to Nevada. Here's the reason why. Witness protection. Witness protection. So, the FBI found out that Beth is a part of this whole thing. And they found out because of the picture. Because you guys remember, either the first episode first or second. Sorry, I have an itch on my arm, on my other arm. First or second episode. Beth wrote the letter to Dean, and she wrote the letter behind a picture, behind a family picture, and she put it in his office in the picture frame. So, and then the FBI agent looked at the picture. Okay, she looked at the picture towards like the last scene of the episode before, and the writing was on the back of the picture. So Beth was like, I have the mom excuse. I have kids, okay? And basically, the FBI agents, they put two and two together and found out that Beth wrote the letter because she has heart eyes. She dots her eyes with hearts. So they know that she's a part of this, and they're trying to cut a deal with her. And she brings it up to the girl. She was like, we can get a new location, new ID, new car, and everything like that. And, Annie's listing off places: Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, the, Samoan Islands, and everything like that. And so, fresh new start, but they have to get rid of Rio. And so, um, okay, so, oh, dang, what happened? What happened? Oh, gosh. So, okay. Okay, so this is what happens. Okay. Let's pause Beth for a minute. Let's pause Beth's storyline for a minute. Let's talk about the girls now. All the girls together. So the girls want to get rid of Rio. Of course, that's their main goal. That's been their main goal since, they hired the hitman, is to kill Rio. So what happened? Oh gosh. Hold on, pause. Sorry, y'all. The extension cord came out the socket, the extender. Okay, we're good. Okay, so the girls, they want to kill Rio. They've been wanting to do that since season 3. And so they talked to the guy that told them about the hitman. And so he tells them that, well, they found out that the hitman's office where he worked at, that it's for sale. So they call the guy who, set them up with the hitman. And he tells them that he doesn't know where he is, and that he'll tell them if the ladies offer to help him. And he's a double amputee. I did not know that he was a double amputee in both arms. I did not know that. I'm like, wow, since when? I thought he had both of his arms, but no, he's a double amputee. So they're getting stuff from basically like the big stores like Costco's or Sam's, like that. And so they're at the store and they're getting like fertilizer, they're getting duct tape, hydrogen peroxide, hoses, stuff like that, duct tape. And the ladies, they're looking at it, they're like, this isn't a grocery list. And they find out, well, what they think is that he is making a bomb. And what was funny is that when the ladies were trying to tell Ruby what they were doing, like Annie was like, "What did I do at my birthday when we did karaoke? What did you do?" And Ruby was like, "I sang the house down." She was like, "No, the birthday after that. It was the bomb." And when she said that, it went to commercial quickly. I was like, wow, I caught that. So they think the dude's gonna make a bomb, okay? And so they get to his house and they're dropping off the stuff, and he thinks that the girls think that he's, gonna make a bomb. He starts talking about his grandma and like how she's like doing chemo and everything like that. And he tells them, y'all are sick, okay? This is just for gardening because she beat it cancer twice. So the girls were okay. they felt stupid in that moment, okay? And so Beth finds out that the guy, that the hitman is a real estate agent. I'm like, you a real estate agent all of a sudden? What? So she goes to his house to where he is you know about to, show a house to. And she tells him that, well, he tells her that, so you made a deal. And she was like, yeah, I need him alive. So that's not what he does. And so Beth just says, look, I just want a normal life, okay? I just want to get away from it all. And the dude was like, look, we could have had Fiji, we could have did this and that, but you want to go to Vegas and a cul-de-sac and everything like that. And so they're about to continue talking, but then someone comes in, look at the house. And then Beth was like, so are you going to get the job done? And he was like, I will. So Beth tells Rio about how she cut a deal with the FBI. She was like the FBI and the Secret Service and everything like that. And so she gives him an envelope. And she was like, his name's Kevin. Was it Kevin? Yeah, Kevin. Yeah, it was Kevin. His name's Kevin. It starts with K. Dave. Wow, I'm stupid. Dave. She said Dave. His name's Dave. And so what happens is that hold on. So what happened? What happened with the girls? What happened with Beth? Did I basically got all the Beth. I basically did. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. 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 Yeah, I got Beth. Yeah. Yeah, I got Beth. Yeah. So, okay. So what's happening is that, oh yeah, so then that leads into Ruby's story of her looking at places in Wyoming and everything like that. I look here. Let's pause for a minute. So I literally thought about it. I think of places like that, like Wyoming, like places that nobody talks about, like Wyoming, Montana, North Dakota, South Dakota. Um, what other places? What other places? Places like those. Like, are there like that many black people that live there? Like, I've never heard of black people say, yeah, South Dakota, North Dakota, Wyoming, Montana. Are there like it's probably like little sprinkles of black people. Like, I don't think that many black people live in Wyoming. If it's true, y'all put in the comments. If y'all from Wyoming or any of those other states, how much, is it sprinkle of black people? Because yeah, yeah. Okay, so um, let's get back to the show. Okay, so it's nighttime, and the hitman, he's doing his job. So he's looking through his sniper, his the thingy, and he's looking through it, and he's following Rio. He's following him until Rio goes into this place. And so the guy's like, okay, he cuts his apple and he eats the apple. Then he comes, looks in through it again, and he sees someone walking out of that place. And I'm like, Rio is gonna. I literally thought this. I was like, Rio is about to kill this dude. Rio is gonna sneak into the room. It's not Rio that he's watching right now. Rio about to come in the room. He's about to kill him. I literally said that in my head. And so the guy had his hood up. Rio had his hood up too. So the guy has his hood up. The hitman is following him. And then the dude turns around. He pulls his hoodie down. He looks straight at the hitman. And I'm like, see, I knew it. I knew it. And then all of a sudden, here comes Rio. Rio behind him with the gun. And so the dude was like, can I have a minute? And so he's like putting away his gun, unhooking it and everything like that. He's like, you know what? She's real sneaky. She's a sneaky one. You know? You can't really trust them, right? And he had a gun in his case. And he was about to pull the gun. But Rio was like, don't do that. Don't do that. So he didn't do it. And then Rio said, he said something, but then he said Dave. And the dude was like, Dave? And he shot him. I'm like, you shot the wrong dude. Like, you shot the wrong dude. I'm like, Rio, what? I'm like, did you even look at the picture? I literally said this. I'm like, did you even look at the picture? Did you even look at the picture? But no, you just shot someone random. I'm like, oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Now you got another body under your head, under your belt. You got another body under your belt, Rio. Now what you gonna do? What you gonna do? You killed the wrong person. So then he sees Beth, and she's handing him, like, I think, like, the prints of the money that she did, handing him over, like, the metal print and everything like that. And then as he's about to leave, he was like, yeah, he didn't look too, he didn't sound too shocked or anything like that. And I was like, yeah, because you killed the wrong person, not the FBI agent. You killed the wrong person. And so Beth, she's, trying, she, what do I want to say? She tried to play dumb. That's what I can say. She tried to play dumb for a minute. But that's what happened with the group. Now, at the end of the episode, Beth is with the kids. All right, y'all, it's time for dinner. Okay, then the youngest one, she, the boy turned off the TV. Two of him and the other sister went to go in the kitchen to eat. The younger girl, she had the remote, and Beth was like, "Don't do it." The little girl was eyeing her, okay, while in the middle of this Rio killing the hitman. So she turns on the TV, and Beth loses it. She gets the girl, and she carries her up to her room. She yells at yells at her and everything like that. And then we see Dean. Dean's still in jail, and he has the flyer of the house, of the, basically, the flyer for the neighborhood that Beth was talking about in Henderson, Nevada. So y'all, that was the episode of Good Girls. Beth flipped on him. Beth crumbled. Well, no, because Dean gave him the books. If Dean would have given the dude the books, then they wouldn't be in this mess. But still, she crumbled, okay, and she snitched, okay. And so she was trying to hand Rio over to the cops. Well, she probably still is, because next episode, y'all not gonna get Good Girls until April 11th. Okay, until April 11th. Okay, y'all not gonna get a new review till then. We ain't gonna see episode 5 until April 11th. But the preview of it was that she's literally working with the FBI, and she has a tracking device under the car, and Rio finds out about the tracking device. So, girl, you just digging yourself deeper. I don't. Will Rio do something? I don't know if Rio gonna do anything, but girl, you playing with fire right now. You trying, girl. And she kept on saying to him, like, she can't go back. I think she was saying this to Rio, like, she can't go back to making cookies. She can't go back to being the perfect housewife that she was in the first season, because literally that's what all she was. She was just a housewife and being that PTA type of mom. And so she's saying she doesn't want to go back because she's so caught up in this lifestyle now. She all about this fast money now, okay? She all about this life. So she think. But girl, you playing with fire right now. So girl, you better be careful. You better be careful. But y'all, that was episode of Good Girls. All right, Dave, season 4, episode 4, Dave. Sorry for the interruptions. Sorry for the lack of structure. Okay, but I think I touched on everything. But if I didn't, let's talk about it in the comments, and I will see you guys. Okay, so I didn't do the Falcon and the Winter Soldier Friday. So y'all are going to get double review on Friday. So look out for Friday, but Wednesday will be the Mayans MC review. So be on the lookout for that. All right, next review. All right, I will see you guys later. Peace and love. Love you guys.